everybody. Thank you for stopping by my booth again. What you see before you are what I'm going to call painting papers. And let me remove this one here. We have one or two that you will not be able to paint with, but these are extremely saturated paint, oxide distress oxides, let me restate that. And you can reactivate them with water and simply press them onto another piece of paper and kiss and see your design transfer. And it gives you a chance maybe to play with oxides. If you didn't want to commit to a whole bottle, this gives you a chance to play. So you're going to have a mix of this manila paper and then copy paper right here, our bond paper. This one was kind of cool how some of the green came through a different green. So any of these that have the Distress Oxide paint will transfer if you moisten them. And I'll explain kind of what I did here. It's kind of fun to see how these settle. Just never know what you're gonna get. We'll call them Forrest Gump papers. And then this is, I had the same color in the manila. So you'll see it here in the bond. And then this here was like a Glimmer Spray. So I don't think this will transfer, but isn't it pretty? And this is a combination of Distress Oxides and Glimmer. So some of this will come through if you moisten it. So here's what happens. Let me show you my little happy accidents here. All right, so what I do is I take the painted paper and I moisten this. It can be a mist, it can be flooded, totally saturated. It just depends on what kind of design you're looking for. So I did that while this Glimmer Spray was still wet, so I did get some transfer here. But I don't know that this would transfer once it's dry. We'll see. I mean, you can play. Now look what happened. Some of that just bled right on through. And this gets really interesting. I think that's where all that yellow came from. Is that not cool? Look at the shimmer and this beautiful happy accident. So this was a lot, and I call these my cleanup papers. I've been working on a batch of pinks too, highly saturated. So now this is this Aqua here, and I misted this and sprayed it. And so depending on how much you want to spray it, you'll blur out your design, but you can keep some designs. So you can just have a little fun, you know, playing with these paints. And like I said, it's an opportunity really to play with oxides. If you're on the fence about purchasing whole bottles, it gives you a chance to kind of see what they're like and how they dry. So yeah, this is very lightly misted, and it pulled up some of this. Now this was heavily moistened. I think what I did was I took this solid design and I wet this side, and then I pressed it onto this dry paper. So this side had a blowout of color, but I love it. Who would have thought? Where'd that yellow come from? But lots of fun, and it's been fun because I'm mixing up some of my pinks. And this just blows my mind how that came out. So, all right, these will be 10 pages for $7. And let me get those back in front of you. What you want to do is just put me times however many you want in the comments. And I have to go in and activate each comment. That's why they're not showing up. And this is a one page I don't think will transfer. So just be patient with me if you don't see your comment. You might see your comment, but I wasn't seeing comments as they were coming in. And it's first come, first serve. I only have 10 sets of these gorgeous painting papers. And gives you a lot of opportunities to play and make your own fun. All right, just leave your comments, and I'm going to be coming back with some hot pink. Ooh, I've been working with some pinks. And I thank you again for your support. Toodles!